Hi guys!
Хай! Здравейте, ние сме онлайн по всяка вероятност.
Здравейте! Дайте знак дали ни чувате или виждате, защото за първи път правим такъв лайв. Can you give us a sign if everything's fine, if you hear us or see us? Because we are doing this for the first time apart from Zoom. And I'm not sure how it goes. You can type something in the chat. Here. Okay, never mind. Probably we're alive. Let's see.
BF has been at work since.
We're alive. Yeah. I have checked in the phone. Good evening. Good morning.
Sound good, picture good. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Thank you. Okay.
So, after so many requests from so long time ago, since I started doing interviews for Nothing Media, I received so many requests for asking Lubo the same stuff, the same things, but we didn't manage to do this. So now, a week ago, I asked, I guess via Instagram, to help me with the questions because in a way it's different. I don't know how to say it. Okay.
Yeah, we are too close. Yeah. There are a lot of stories
going on, and it's inevitable. It's inevitable to go into this. You can't stop but going into the story, which is fine, of course. But yeah. So I ask you to help me, and you send me a lot of questions.
Yeah, but now it's open.
Yeah, now it's open, of course. Now it's open. You can ask anything in the chat window. And that's it. So
Okay.
we can start.
Okay.
I'm ready for one question. Also, ще го кажа на български. Добре дошли с всякакви въпроси. Може да ги задавате в чат прозореца. Любо ще отговаря на български, аз ще превеждам.
Освен ако не отговаря на английски.
Окей. Да.
Okay, so the first question is...
So, the first question which I received goes like this. How is life now? I guess it is how is life now comparison than before. What is different? What stays the same? Thank you for what you are doing. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. So how is life now? What is different? What
Much
stays
better,
the same?
thank you.
Okay. That was a short one.
Okay. Okay. I'll start in Bulgarian. Luchana will translate. Различното е, че преди важното беше историята.
So the difference is then before the story was important. The story was much more important.
Най-важно.
The most important thing was the story, or were the stories.
А самия живот, който се случва,
but life, the very life which is happening
right now,
in this very moment,
е само като background.
It was like a background, as if
То е само сцената, на която се разиграва историята.
Life was considered as a scene on which the stories were being playing.
А сега
Now,
историята няма никакво място тук.
so there is no room for the story anymore. Here, there is no room.
Истинския живот, истинското това шоу
The real life, so-called the real show, if you want to say it like this,
което се излъчва точно сега, лайв стриминг.
which is streaming right now at this very moment. Yeah, we are.
То е единственото важно.
It is the only important thing. The most important, the one and only.
Не за мен, не за някой.
Not for me, not for anyone.
Самото то по себе си е най-важно.
This very thing, life itself, it is important on its own.
И това носи огромно все едно отваряне, разширение.
And this brings immense openness. Openness, yeah.
Не за мен.
Not for me, of course. It's
Просто
not for
без
me.
историята остава.
It's just without a story, what stays is this.
И това е много по-живо от историята, много
And it is
по-сочно.
much more alive and much more juicy than the story.
Това, ако щете, много по-секси, отколкото и
It is much more sexy.
сексуалната история.
It is sexier than the most sexual story. If the story that you can imagine.
Maggie, Victoria, nice to
Hi,
see you.
nice to
Guys.
see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you. Give your questions here, Victoria, if you have. So what stays the same is the second part of the question. What's the difference? What stays the same?
Нищо не е също.
Nothing is the same. Nothing stays the same.
Няма нищо, което да е също.
There is nothing literally which is the same.
Живот в история, живот.
Life in the story, life.
Няма нищо общо.
There is they have nothing. There's nothing in common here.
Okay. And
The next
second
one.
part.
The second part was what stays the same. You just answered.
And then?
Thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for resonating. I don't know what to say. Thank you for resonating. Second question. So I received this on Instagram and I just make a screenshot, but I can't remember from the name, so I'm not going to say. I don't know from who sent them. How the relationship between you and Luchana changed?
Yeah.
Oh, juicy story.
In the story.
И така в историята.
Да. Okay. В историята.
So in the story.
Тук има личност.
There is a persona here, a person.
Тук има история.
Here there is a story.
И историята тук комуникира с историята там.
The story there, here, communicate with the story here.
И всяка една дума или всяка една реакция.
And each word and each reaction.
Минава през историята.
Moves or goes through the story. It's filtered.
Както seemingly. Как това ще бъде прието в тази история?
How this, what is going the reaction
or
of words is going to be received or is going to be interpreted.
Okay,
interpreted here in this story.
в this story. И това е много сложно за
And
комуникация.
it is very, very, very complicated for communication. Very complicated.
Постоянно има тук чувство за вина
There is a
или,
constant sense of a guilt here,
или обвинение за вина.
or judgment towards,
Тя е виновна
or she's guilty, or there is a guilt
за тази
there
история тук.
for this story here,
Или тази история тук е виновна за...
or this story here is guilt for this story here. It's a constant.
Това е много трудно да се живее.
It's very hard to live like this.
Изобщо не се вижда живота тук.
Life here, it's not seen at all.
Само история.
Just story.
Имидж. Лучана.
Image.
Лучана не е това, а историята.
Luchana is not this, but the story.
И когато погледна Лучана, виждах историята.
And when I looked at her, when I looked at Luchana, I always see the story. I saw the story. Just the story was being seen.
Имидж, но не като картинка, като
Образ.
не като образ, като имидж, нали, моя имидж, твой имидж, да си излъскам имиджа.
It's like an image.
But not
which-
like a picture.
Not like a picture, an image. An image. I need to polish the image. This image needs something. I think I understand.
А сега няма нищо общо.
And there is nothing in common at now.
Един живот, едно шоу,
One life, one show,
което се появява като
which appears as
Любо и Лучана
Lubo as Luchana,
и като отношенията между тях двамата.
and appears also as a relationship
И това вече е
between these
танц.
two. And this is dance.
И това е секси само по себе си.
And it is sexy on its own. It's a dance. Wow.
Wow.
I never heard this
Never
before.
ask.
Yes, I know. Great question. Great.
Yeah, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chris. Try with your, I don't know, family or как сказа, с които живееш.
Someone close to you, relatives.
Забележи
Notice
каква информация подава тук, че отсреща е историята, имиджа
Notice
или живота.
what kind of information this here brings. That over there is a story or an image, or over there is life happening.
Life appear as. Okay.
Okay, guys. Nice. Next question. Did you follow anyone? Did you follow at anyone?
Yeah, in the story, yes. This the sound cute out. I wasn't sure if you were asking something. Yeah, Chris, this is like an invitation because you write that this is great question and great answer, and to check by itself that this is not because here Lubo is something special. Just to check. Notice someone. Not така дума домашни на английски.
Relatives.
Relative. Notice what is seen, story or life, and you'll find in this sleeping, dreaming state is story. My mom is coming, or my wife, she is this and that, everything, but not exactly what appears right now.
Back to the question. Brilliant breakthrough
Colm.
here. Oh, hi, Colm.
Hi, Colm.
Hey, hi. Immensely genius and sure. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm laughing because Chris is okay. I tried hard to not to contact with them. Yeah, because the story.
Yeah,
I
the
understand
story
it
is heavy.
very well. Yes. Mhm. Okay, try with someone who is, let's say, neutral.
Neutral. Yeah.
Neutral. Some
neighbor.
Some beautiful
Girl on the street.
girl or boy in the street. Here is just a stage. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lovely. So the next question: did you follow anyone?
Yeah, in the story.
На английски ли така?
Да, в историята този историческия Любо, така да се.
So in the story, the historical Lubo, or Lubo from the story of Lubo,
който искаше да се отърве от историята.
which wished so deeply to get rid of the story.
Или да я подобри, може би.
Or to improve the story, maybe. Maybe to improve the story, yeah. In the story, you followed anyone.
Но... Проблемът тук е, че няма значение какво име ще споделя, все едно, че това се случва благодарение на нещо.
Yeah, the problem here, or it doesn't matter what name I will share here.
Проблемът е, че ще се реши, че оттам е дошло решението.
The problem is that when this is heard, like if I say, for example, some name, and the solution, it's as if the solution comes from there, but it's not like that.
Като, например, в Liberation Unleashed,
for example,
форум,
in the forum, in Liberation Unleashed forum,
гидовете пишат на така наречените клиенти.
So the guides are writing to so-called clients. These are not clients, but yeah, for the sake of speaking, it's like this.
Аз ти давам въпросите, къде да погледнеш.
I'm giving you the questions. I'm just giving you these questions and where to look.
А твоя работа е да видиш.
This is your job to see, to look.
И дали някой е видял или не.
And if someone saw or not.
Това не е по вина или по успех на гида.
This is not because of the guide. It is not his fault, and it is not his achievement. Success. Yeah.
Затова не е важно.
And that's why it is not important. If I say some names, like who did I follow?
Единственото важно е как
The
вие
only
се
important
усещате.
thing is how you feel.
Защото това, което ще се открие най-накрая,
because what is going to be revealed in the so-called end,
твоето директно преживяване е единственото важно.
Your own direct experience is the only important thing, is the only authority. There is no other authority than your direct experience.
Така че където има резонанс, където е окей.
So, if there is a resonance somewhere, follow this resonance. And of course, whenever feels right.
Ако не ви харесва да медитирате, ако не обичате.
If you do not like to meditate, if you don't like meditating.
Да. Но за да успея, трябва да медитирам.
But if there is this thought like, if I will succeed if I meditate, or if I will reach something if I meditate.
И да стоите на сила с вързани крака и да ви боли.
And to
това
sit
всеки
like
ден.
to force yourself to force yourself to sit like this with leg crossed and to feel pain sitting like this, and you don't like it, but you sit like this.
Okay, не го правете.
You
Няма,
just stop doing this. There is no need. But if you
но
feel
ако
like,
има радост в
but
това,
if there is a joy in this, why not?
на практическо ниво, тук няма никакво значение какво се прави.
So on a practical level, it doesn't matter what will be done. What will be done? What will be done? Какво се прави? What will be done?
Няма никакво
And
значение.
what's happening also, it doesn't matter.
Така че не се притеснявайте. Дали
So,
правите нещо или не го правите.
do
Дали
not
нещо
worry.
се случва, че се прави или не се прави.
If you are, whether you are doing something or you are not doing something, it doesn't matter.
Така или иначе, накрая ще видите, че няма ти, който прави нещо.
So in the end, you are going to see that there is no one who can do anything. So it doesn't matter.
Okay, calm by guys. You can learn.
Meditation.
Bye guys. Ние можем да се научим everywhere. We can. Okay?
Yeah, we can
Thank-
learn everywhere.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colin.
Okay, thanks, Paul. And bye. And Chris Emerson is quite funny about meditation.
He was a tough practitioner, I may say.
Yeah. The funny thing is that meditation is what is going on, what is happening.
What's
But
happening?
the idea, meaning this, sitting in this, will help me to achieve something. This is
This
stupid.
is
Not but
nonsense.
sitting like this.
Why not?
Okay. Okay, next.
Guys here are not sending questions, so I'm going to read another one. Hi, Lubo. Do you read any books? What is your favorite?
Okay. There is a fun story. Има смешна история с аз съм това на Нисаргадата.
So there is a funny story with the I Am That Nisargadatta book. Maybe most of you heard about this book. This is like a Bible in spirituality. I am that. I know this word, and I know this. I can quote this book day and night, literally.
Но абсолютно нищо не разбирах.
But I didn't understand anything.
Chris, what book?
I am that. Nisargadatta. I am that.
Okay. Но нищо не разбирах.
But I couldn't understand anything. I didn't understand anything.
Чета и къде го вижда това, което го пише?
I was reading and I was asking constantly myself, okay, where is this thing that this guy is speaking about? Where is it? Where is it?
Chris, I'm reading that now. Okay. So, Chris, you can find that everything seems very clear, but it's not here.
So, and?
Okay, това е историята с тази книга.
So this is the story with this book. So
втората книга беше
the second book was
Бхагавад Гита.
Bhagavad Gita.
I'm okay с нея. I'm okay with Bhagavad Gita. Защото там с пример от живота.
Because in this book, in Bhagavad Gita, with this beautiful example from life,
се показва, че всичко вече е.
It's showing, or description is that everything already is.
И просто трябва да се погледне в твоята история, в това, което в момента се появява.
And all that is needed is to look in your own story, or you look what's going on at the moment.
Мгм. Но от книгите най-интересното е, че сега тия дни се появи една книга,
But the most interesting thing from all these books, like, is a book appeared lately.
преди това да спомена книгите Liberation Unleashed на Илона.
So before this, I would like to mention the books of Liberation Unleashed. From this is the Ilona's book, Liberation Unleashed.
Невероятно, препоръчваме на
Amazing
всеки.
book. I just recommend it with all my heart.
Мгм.
Има я и на български. Just to say something in shortly in brackets. The book is in Bulgarian already.
Мгм. Но книгата, която се появи сега, без да се появи физически.
But the book which appeared somehow without appearing physically, I mean,
Мгм. Това е книга, която съм чел като дете.
this is a book
юноша.
which I read when I was a teenager.
Мгм. Алиса в страната на чудеса.
Alice in Wonderland.
Разбирате ли, че всяко нещо, което се разкрива тук, вече е описано в тази книга.
Do you understand? Do you know that everything which unfolds now, it's already described in the book, in this book? I'm going to read those questions for you later
Мгм.
because I see that you.
Е само брифли за Алиса в страната на чудесата.
Uh-huh.
Накратко за Алиса в страната на чудесата,
So-
нещата, които
Just briefly to say
които бързо
some
направо
things
резонират.
from Alice in Wonderland which resonate a lot.
Мгм. Алиса изпива нещо
So Alice drinks something
и и вижда нов свят, коренно различен.
and she sees the new world, completely different world.
Мгм. Или тя се появява там.
Or
Окей.
she appeared there. I don't know.
Това много прилича на тези ауяска или каквото там се
This
пие.
reminds me a lot of this our ayahuasca or magic mushroom, or I
Magic
don't know.
mushrooms is second.
Okay,
Okay.
or something like this. I don't
Mhm.
know how exactly to describe it.
Мгм. И след това е на една маса с сълза, катерицата и още
And
някакви къртици.
afterwards, she's sitting on a table with a rabbit and I don't know, with some other animals friends,
Мгм. Които казват,
which are saying
че времето се е разсърдило на кралицата
that the time was angry to the queen,
и,
at the queen,
и не си върши своята работа.
and the time is not doing its job,
И няма време.
and there is no time.
И винаги е 4 след обяд,
And it's always 4 p.m.
и винаги е време за чай.
and it's always time for tea time.
Винаги е време за чай.
Yeah, it's always tea time.
Времето е спрямо, сърдито.
Time has stopped. Time is angry.
Няма.
There's no time.
И Крис, както споменава тук, да, беше
And
за
also-
mushrooms.
And
за
also,
гъби.
like Chris mentioned here, yeah, it was about mushrooms.
И след това се появяват гъбите, намира гъба.
And afterwards, the mushrooms appear
Mhm.
in the book in Alice in Wonderland.
И накрая историята завършва.
And the story ends.
Кралицата заповядва на картите купа пика и спътия. Окей.
Mercy. So the third story is like the queen
The
order.
last,
The last story, okay. The third and the last story is the queen ordered to the servants to kill Alice, to cut her head.
Mhm.
Cut her head.
И тя започва да яде ядосана от...
And she was angry eating
гъбата.
the mushroom,
И тя започва да расте.
and she started growing,
Става толкова голяма,
and she becomes so big, so vast,
че накрая поглежда
and she looked at those
what is
Cards.
going on. И само казва, а вие сте само едни карти за игра.
and she said, "But you are just a cards for playing." So that was the story
Um,
about the book.
Да, която се появи
Which
без да се
appeared.
появява.
Which appeared without appearing.
Mhm.
There is a question here, I guess. I'm going to,
Okay.
but I would like to read because other people to see it, or you're reading it. There's
Yeah.
everyone is.
Audiobook version, Chris,
What
yes.
arises
Yeah.
here after you see image of war in Ukraine? Oh, beautiful question. There was
Wonderful
a similar question also I received about the war, about what's going on in the world, and especially war in
Mhm.
Ukraine. Yeah. Okay. So, въпрос е за войната в Украина
Мгм.
или за каква какво се случва по света.
Mhm.
Angel, Bonnie. Bonnie, thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. В света винаги се случва нещо.
So in the world is always happening something. Something is happening.
Mhm. И идеята да чакаш това да мине
And the very idea to wait for this to pass,
и тогава аз да видя какъв е този живот.
and then I'm going to see what is this life about.
Това е проблема,
This is the problem,
а не това, което се случва.
and not what's happening. What's happening is not the problem.
Mhm. Да, случва се война,
Yeah.
неприятно е,
It's
има
terrible.
реакция.
It's terrible. There is a reaction here, of course. There is a war. People are dying.
Но просто забележете каква реакция идва с тази
just
снимка
notice-
на война в
Just
Украина.
notice what kind of reaction comes with this picture of a war.
Мгм. И забележете дали тази реакция е осъждана от мислите.
And notice if this reaction is judged by thoughts
Или усещанията за тая,
or the sensations
свързани с войната, са осъждани.
or the sensations related to this war are judging by thoughts, are judged by thoughts.
Всяка реакция е такава, каквато трябва да бъде.
So each reaction is whatever it is.
Всяко едно усещане е такова, каквото е и каквото трябва да бъде. То не може да е
Each
друго.
sensation is whatever it is, and it can't be any other way. It's just impossible to be any other way.
Но осъждането на реакциите и това собственото осъждане, не трябва да се чувствам така, не трябва да усещам това.
But the judging, this self-judging, I shouldn't feel this, I shouldn't react like this, I shouldn't think like this.
Това е големия проблем. Оттам
This is
идва
the problem.
страданието.
This is the problem, and from there comes the suffering.
Има един невероятен филм, Не отвръщай поглед, очи.
There is a wonderful movie, Don't Look Away, Never Look Away. I'm not sure about how it is in English correctly. I think it's Never Look Away, a German movie. Highly recommended. It's very non-dual in a way. It's beautiful movie.
Okay. Ти ще го прочетеш ли? Okay. Jane asked, is that absolute nothing? Is that absolute with
Capital A.
Absolute nothing appearing as
everything.
everything, or some inexplainable energy is appearing as everything? How nothing can become anything?
You see how so
Okay.
many words?
Okay.
Okay, there is a similar question here as well.
Mhm.
Okay, I think so. So how nothing? Let's split it.
Yeah, but I think this is linked, connected with the question about war.
It can be, but okay. If you want, would you like me to read it again or?
Look. Okay. Absolute nothing appearing as everything. So,
На български ще почнем.
добре, нека генерално да видим това. Нищото се абсолюта.
So let's see this generally. Guys, do you hear any sounds?
there is some practice possible.
If there are sounds, we are going to put this. Maybe it's better.
Let's.
You know, during the day it's very hot, and they can't work here, and they are working at this time. Ah, he's going. Okay, it is okay. Good.
Така.
So let's see once and for all. I'm kidding.
Да. Значи, генерално за това, че абсолюта от нищото се появява като всичко.
So generally about this absolute which appearing from nothing as everything.
Ключовият момент тук
The key point here
се казва време.
is called name.
Time.
It's called time.
Точно сега.
Right now.
Случва ли се случване?
Is there a happening?
Има ли това тук?
Is there this here?
Каквото и да е то.
Whatever is this, we don't know.
Без време. Without,
no time.
Without this idea about time. Right now, very simple questions. Is there something? Yes, there is something. Where this something is coming from? Това е.
This is it.
И нищото и нещото, те не са отделни.
And something and nothing, these are not separate. These are not two.
Non-dual, not two. И много често
And very often
в недуалността
in non-duality,
това се отрича.
This is dismissed or
Това е празно, това не е важно, това е
this is
нищо.
emptiness, there's nothing here, it's not important, there's nothing, okay, there's nothing.
Но това е това.
But this is this.
Дали ще се появява или не, все е това, то е едно и също.
Whether it is appearing or not, it is this, one and the same.
Нека да включим тогава и на Исус думите. Yes, why not?
Let's include the words of Jesus then. I'm laughing
Аз и
because
Бог сме едно.
me, I, and my Father are one.
We are one. Кое е празното тук?
What is the emptiness here?
Всичко е реалността.
Everything is reality. I think that's. Would you like to say something more, or shall I read another question? Because I have some more questions here. Is there a question here which I can't see? No, these are comments. Okay, I'm going to read another question. Guys, if you want to ask something, please ask. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Ask Lubo anything.
Yes.
Oh, here is the question. Explain how nothing appears as everything.
Мисля, че
yeah.
отговори.
Yeah.
Пробвам да свържа това с войната в Украйна.
I am trying to connect this with the war in Ukraine.
Няма причинно-следствена връзка.
There is no cause and effect.
Много.
You've heard this many times, probably, but there is no causality.
Защото няма кой да причини нещо.
Because there is no one to cause anything. How can someone cause anything else?
Но въпреки всичко, вижте филма.
But, although, I don't know. If you have a possibility, watch this movie. It is on where we watch it? In HBO, I guess. HBO.
Широко, как беше? Не обръщай поглед.
Never look away. Don't look away. Never look away. It starts with a sad story, but if you don't look away your eyes, you are going to be surprised. Okay. Another
Нека
question.
да кажем, че това е за последващо further investigation.
Which one?
Okay, never.
Another question. Do you see things solid as everyone, or there is no solidity? Do you see things solid as everyone, or there is no solidity?
Супер.
Great. Never look away. Original.
Title. Yeah.
This is
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. So the movie is written by. The title of the movie is posted by Chris on the chat window. Thank you, Chris. Okay.
Just Jane. In direct experience, nothing can't be experienced. Direct experience, nothing. Нищо не може да бъде can be experienced. Can we say or experience actually?
Nothing.
In direct experience, nothing can. Нищо не can. But Jane, direct experience, these words point to experience. Джейн, просто виж, отговорът е, че всичко е реалността.
Just look this, that everything is reality. Everything is.
Hi, sawdust for dinner. Sawdust for dinner.
Do you see things? Would you like to say something to Jane?
All experience actually nothing. All experience are
experiences.
Всички преживявания са реалността. All experience are reality. Reality appears as this experience. That's why there is no няма значение.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what experience is here, because there is only reality. Dissolved in understanding.
Okay. Разтворен в разбирането. All right. The next one.
Okay.
Next question. Do you see things solid as everyone, or there is no solidity? Okay.
Okay. Let's say there is a two solidity. One is that there is reality. This is това е единственото солидно нещо.
This is the only solid thing. Solid.
Hi, Desi. Karolova, hi from me. Здрасти, Деси.
Здрасти, Деси. Здрасти.
Така. Единственото солидно нещо е реалността.
So the only solid thing
is reality.
Is reality.
Но така поставям въпроса.
But the question put it like this.
Предполага, че солидност.
Supposed that in solidity, what the question means by solidity.
Предполагам, че става въпрос, че
I assume that
историята поставя солидност на нещата, които се проявяват.
I assume that the story puts a reality on the things which appear.
Така че в този смисъл
in this point, no, nothing is solid.
Няма история.
Because there is no story. Story doesn't exist.
Така че няма солидност в нито едно
So there is no solidity in anything.
Но всичко е солидно, защото всичко е едно.
But everything is solid because everything is one.
Има само едно нещо.
There is only one thing, and this thing is solid.
Да, и това е реалността.
and this is the reality.
Мгм. Okay. So just for dinner, the I, the self, is the watcher of the past.
Искаш ли да си сложа очилата и да го
Да,
прочета?
айде ти го прочети.
Okay, I'm going to read the question here. Put my glasses. This. So, the I, the self, is the watcher, is the past memories, incidents, so on. And the I, which is past, looks upon the present as something separate from itself, and there is the conflict. Another one?
Прочети го пак по-бързо.
The I, the self, is the watcher, is the past memories, incident, so on. And the I, which is the past, looks upon the present as something separate from itself, and there is the conflict.
Конфликт с кое?
The conflict with what?
Но иначе въпросът е много готен.
Very nice question.
So, the I, the self, is the watcher. Okay? Просто да видим тази идея.
Let's see this idea that there is an I, a self, and a watcher.
Ето го живота, който се появява.
So here is the life which appears.
Идва идея, че има self.
And there is this idea coming that there is a self.
Който живее този живот.
Self which lives this life.
И който гледа зад очите.
And who is looking behind the eyes.
И който е някъде скрит или в главата, или в тялото.
And who is somewhere hidden in the head or in the body.
И трепери вътре.
And it's shaking inside.
И гледа света навън, колко е страшен.
And looking the world out there, how scary is the world. So many things are happening. Oh my goodness.
Това е идея. Няма начин.
This is just an idea. There is no way.
Okay, Jane. But reality is
nothing.
Jane, okay, this nothing and everything, this is content of thought. The reality is and appear as right now, in this very moment, reality is. And let's say the freedom is to find that there is no separate self, but there is only reality. There is no entity, че няма субект.
That there is no subject. This is.
А само реалност.
Реалността.
И което единственото, което остава е наслада от.
And the only thing which left is enjoyment, is a pleasure of this, whatever it is.
Да, никой не се забавлява, но има забавление, има удоволствие.
No one is enjoying, but there is enjoyment. There is a joy.
Okay, Desi, nice to hear from you. Stomach ache is the reality or the idea of it?
Yeah, stomach ache.
Okay, реалността е и в нея се случва всичко. И като
the reality
болка в стомаха.
And everything appears as a stomach ache, a headache.
Да, но де се забележи тези осъждащи мисли, които казват, това не трябва да се случва на мен.
But does he notice these judging thoughts which are saying, this shouldn't be happening to me?
Това е гадно, нека се разкара.
This is awful. I want to get rid of this.
И тези осъждащи мисли,
and these judging thoughts,
те казват, само един път да ми се оправи стомаха.
They say, oh, once if this ache is not here, this pain is not here anymore.
Тогава ще видя какъв е живота и колко
Then I'm going to see what is life and how beautiful it is.
Винаги нещо трябва да се махне, за да се види колко е хубав живот.
It always works like this. Something needs to be removed in order for me to see what's going on.
Мгм. А точно тук е момента да се види, окей, кое е важното?
But the moment that here is the moment to see what's the important thing.
Мгм. Има ли нещо по-важно от живота?
Is there anything more important than life itself?
Отговорът е очевиден.
The answer is obvious.
Мгм. Но
But
всеки един малък момент има нещо по-важно от живота.
in each small moment, as if there is something more important than life.
Мгм. Така че, като се види, че в момента се случва живот,
So in this very moment, if it is seen that there is life happening,
мгм, с всичките
in
реакции,
all these reactions, sensations,
мгм, и без осъждането на момента,
and without judging this moment,
ти си тук, живота се случва.
you are here. Life is happening.
Mhm.
That's all.
И няма теб. Има живот, който се случва като тези неща.
And there is no you. There is just life happening
Mhm.
as these things.
И много често болките отшумяват,
And very often, these physical painful reactions, they subside,
мгм,
dissolve,
само защото са освободени да са.
because they are free to be pain.
Мгм,
Nothing is repressing those.
мгм. Не е задължително, разбира
It's
се.
not necessary, of
Просто
course,
често се случва по
but
този
it
начин.
happens quite often.
Мгм. Защото много често болката е просто стегната енергия,
Мгм.
contraction energy,
The pain very often is just a contracted energy,
която стои затворена от осъждащите мисли.
which stays contracted from these judging thoughts. It stays as if it is in prison from judging thoughts, like, oh.
Мгм. И не се вижда, че е само случващ се живот, нищо друго.
And it is not seen that it is only life happening, nothing else is happening,
И че всичко е реалити.
and everything is reality.
Окей?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Let me read.
Vincenzo. Hi, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Vincenzo.
Hey,
The
Lubo.
self doesn't like to be examined so closely. Did you get better at sport after an enlightenment?
Did you get better at sports?
Oh, I like this question. There is also
Какво
something.
значи това?
Стана ли добър в спортовете след просветлението? Nice one.
Мгм.
Oh, Olympic gold medalist. What kind of sports?
Окей, искам да отговоря последния начин.
Okay, I would like to answer this question.
In this way. Тежестта на историята, а за аз,
The heaviness of the story of me
не само, че пречи на спорта,
it's not only
е пречка.
an obstacle for some sporting things,
Тя изсмуква много енергия.
but the story sucks a lot of energy. It sucks a lot. Like.
Така че в този смисъл, да, има
So, in this
достатъчно
sense,
енергия за
there is
всичко,
a lot of energy for everything.
което иска да се случва, да се
For
проявява.
everything which wants to happen,
To
to
appear,
express.
Просто идеята, че има някой вътре в тялото, който го движи, това тежи много на случването
This
на
very
живота.
idea that there is someone in the body who is moving the body, this brings a lot of heaviness in life. There is a heaviness in this.
Тялото носи въображаем товар.
The body is carrying an imaginary burden. Baggage. Thanks for doing this. Thank you for being here. There is a comment above Vincenzo. The self doesn't like to be examined so closely. Oh. Does the self know anything? What is it?
Doesn't like to be examined.
Не иска да бъде изследван толкова близо. Self. Oh, there is no self.
Yes, but I know what he point with this. Okay, Chris, about this. Okay, мислите са приятели.
So
Нека
thoughts
почнем.
are friends. Let's
Mhm.
start from this. Thoughts are friends.
Просто те все още работят за старата идея, че има дядо Коледа
They are just working for the old idea that there is a Santa.
и всичко, което носят е да
And everything they bring,
той дядо Коледа да е щастлив, за да получим повече подаръци.
they bring only the same thing. Let's make this Santa happy, so it can bring us a lot of presents.
Така. Мислите все още пазят въображаемия аз.
Thoughts are still protecting the imaginary I, the imaginary self.
И когато се поставя под въпрос техния крал, този, когато те пазят,
And when the king of thoughts is questioned,
the king of thoughts,
the king
this one, this
seemingly
me who thoughts are protecting. Когато е поставен под въпрос,
when this one is questioned,
веднага се появява разсейване.
So the distraction appears immediately. It can be so the distraction. Can I say something? It can be. It can takes various forms. The distraction may appear as resistance, subtle resistance, huge fear, something else more important to do, hunger, sleepiness. What else?
Watching porn.
Watching porn, watching anything, something else, physical pain even. The distraction may play a lot.
Важното е в този момент да се види, че това се случва.
But the important thing is to see at this moment that this very thing is happening right now. So the very noticing of it.
Че това е един protective механизъм.
That this is just a protective mechanism. The distraction.
И просто да се види какво и кого всъщност пазят мислите с това.
And just to see who or what thoughts are protecting with this. Sweetheart senpai.
Okay.
Another one. Okay, which one? I don't know. Vincenzo. Okay. This one. Is there a story in what's happening? Is there a story in what's happening? This question from Sid. Има ли история в това, което се случва? Is there a story in what's happening?
Okay, Sid. There is an invitation for you to notice what is happening without the story. And you'll see the difference. Okay, next. Since the only way...
Would you like me to
Yes.
read it? I'll put my glasses. Since the only way beyond the mind is without the mind itself, it only stands to reason that any form of mind control requires a mind. Oh, so much mind here.
Again.
Единственият начин отвъд ума е без ума. Така че it only stands to reason that any form of mind control requires a mind. Ще си устоява се едно.
Нека да кажем така, че от индийските или ведическата литература това ума е осъждан. Да.
So let's say that from the Vedantic literature or and what else?
India.
Or in India, mind is being judged. Mind is the bad guy. Yeah, as if there is such thing as mind.
Но сега разбирането е
But now the understanding is
много по-широко.
Is much more vast.
Ума е прият като приятел.
Mind is accepted as a friend.
И когато е прият като приятел,
and when it is accepted as friend,
той започва да работи като приятел.
It it's working as friend. It's helping.
И няма борба, а има
And there is
изследване.
no fight. There is no fight. There is just exploration, just looking.
Ума се бори, защото защитава.
Mind fights because it defends. It defends, but what it defends.
И това много лесно се вижда.
And this is very easily, it can be seen very easily.
Просто забележи в момента около какво се въртят постоянно
Just
мислите.
notice around what
тема.
are thoughts circulating, around what subject.
И просто попитай.
And just ask.
Скъпи мой ум.
Dear, my dearest friend, mine.
Защо постоянно ми показваш тази тема?
Why constantly you presenting this subject to me?
Какво е съобщението?
What's the message? What would you like me to know?
И ще забележиш, че това, което ще донесе, искам да те пазя, да те предупредя.
And you will see that what mind will bring is like, I just want to protect you. I just want to warn you. I'm here to protect you, to serve you and protect you.
Той не е тук да те наказва.
It's not here to punish you.
И по този начин много лесно се минава през ума.
And in this way is very easily passed through the mind, so to speak. Through this energy called mind.
Става услужлив, любопитен.
Mind becomes curious, helping in a way, playful.
Okay, Vincenzo, hello.
Yeah, because
Bonnie Roberts.
This is writing something as well. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much. So much relief, less stress. Yeah, beautiful. Do you sometimes take students, Chris? Students, we are not the teachers.
Да, всеки четвъртък правим среща.
Each Thursday we are doing live here and also Zoom meeting which we stream live. So you're most welcome to join.
Да, също така можем всеки ден да си пишем.
We can write each other each day. We can send emails and
Просто
investigate each day.
ти изпращам въпроси, където да гледаш какво да изследваш.
I'm going to send you questions where to look, what to explore.
Отделно правим ретрити с Лучана.
And also we are doing retreats online and we are going to have in person in September.
Да, на Самотраки,
yeah. Very limited spots, few already booked, just to know. It's from the 1st of September. The details will be very soon on our website.
Така че има възможност да
да
изследваш и да имаш подкрепа.
There is a possibility to investigate, to explore, and to receive support, but that's all. We are not teachers. I'm going to say this twice because.
Okay.
Looking good, sweethearts.
Bonnie.
Thank you. I'm 5.
Bonnie.
And also, if you want to receive like news and everything, like upcoming events, you can send email to luchana@gmail.com. I'm going to put the email in the description so you can see, and I will put you in the mailing list. This is the easiest way, I guess.
Okay, Bonnie Roberts.
What if your partner believes in the concept of monogamy? What if your partner believes in the concept of monogamy, but it's only a story for the apparent me? What if your partner... Какво ако партньорът ти вярва в концепцията за моногамност, обаче това е само история за apparent me? Nice question.
Okay, Bonnie. Даже в момента няма self в партньора ти.
So, in this very moment, there is no self already in your partner. In them.
Желанията, които идват от там,
so the impulses or the desires which are coming from there,
ти си абсолютно равна на твоя партньор.
You are absolutely equal to your partner.
Ти си живота, както и той е живота.
You
Един
are
живот,
life,
една
and
реалност.
he and she are also is also life, one reality,
Mhm.
one thing.
Мгм. Така че няма нищо лошо да идва каквото да е там като покана.
So there is nothing wrong with whatever is coming there as an invitation.
Мгм. И няма нищо лошо в това ти да провериш това за
And
теб.
there is nothing wrong
Истина ли е?
also you to check in your own experience how does it work for you? Is it true? How does it rings for you?
Любопитна ли си да изследваш тази посока?
Are you curious to explore in this direction or not?
Или не? Ако е не, просто
If it
кажи,
is not,
много
You can say,
интересно.
yeah, very interesting, but
но
no thanks.
това не е за мен.
It's not for me.
Мгм.
You see, communication becomes very easily like this.
Мгм.
Very easy.
Да, просто абсолютно с честност.
Yeah, absolutely, with honesty.
Запомни, забележи, че ти не говориш с селф, говориш
Notice
с
that you're not
живот.
speaking with a
Говориш с
self.
живот.
You are speaking with life.
Life is speaking with life.
Yeah, life is speaking with life.
Everything is okay. Okay, Chris, do you sometimes text with
Ask
our
Picasso.
working
I'm going to
with
see.
sweaters? I am 5
Sweetheart.
guides, yes. Not text. Yeah.
Okay. We have some. We have maybe 10 minutes. How do you feel? It's 1 hour already, but we have more questions here. Maybe I can read some of them. And also, you are welcome to ask anything as well. We have 10 or 15 minutes left. You see. Who or what is born when there is no me? Another question.
Разбира се,
Okay,
че нищо не е
but
родено.
of course, nothing is born.
Всичко вече винаги е било.
Everything is and is already always like this. So no one and nothing is born, which means that no one will die as well.
Да, може.
Yeah,
Не знам, нищо. Това е, няма друго.
this is it. There is nothing else.
Няма къде да се избяга, няма къде да се отиде.
You can't escape. There is no escape. There is
Това
nowhere
е.
to go. This is it.
Вече си тук, вече си
You are already
това.
here. You are
Вече
already
си
this.
реалността.
You are already this reality.
Има само реалност.
There is no escape.
Мгм.
There is no escape.
Но това е хубава новина.
But this is the good news. This is the best news, actually.
Мгм. Защото вече си пристигнал, вече си
You
вкъщи.
are already arrived. You are already home.
Няма нужда нищо да се постига.
No need anything to achieve.
Няма нужда да бъдеш прият.
There is no need to be accepted. You
Ти
are
си
already
прият.
accepted.
Мгм.
You belong here.
Мгм.
There is another question. A question or comment. I'm going to read it again.
Има въпроси.
I
Can you
okay. I will read it.
Okay.
Can you relive the moment you lived in a second ago? Can you relive the moment you lived in a second ago? Можеш ли момента, който си живял преди една секунда? Can you live the next moment in this moment? No. So what's life? Obviously, this very moment. Yeah, this is like something like a statement.
Yes, and let's increase this забележи, че този момент наистина е.
So notice that this moment it really is.
Че той е реалността, той е истината.
That this very moment is reality, is the truth. There is nothing else.
И дори думите да казват този момент е.
And even when words are saying this moment.
То няма място, от което може да се посочи.
There is no place from which you can point this moment.
Да.
This moment can't be pointed. There is another question here. Would you like me to read?
Yes.
So who or what is born? War in Ukraine, we said about this. Okay, another one. Tell us your awakening story. Tell us your awakening story.
Смешна история се сещам с този въпрос.
A funny story came here with this question about awakening story.
Докато карам колата.
While I was driving a car.
И тук постоянно това се чуди как да открие.
And this here constantly is wondering how to reach this, how to reach enlightenment or awakening or liberation.
И идва заключение.
And here comes the conclusion.
Докато карам колата.
While I was driving.
И заключението е.
So the conclusion was.
From
the mind. The conclusion from the mind was.
Да беше толкова просто, както това, както се вижда.
It would be so nice if it is so simple like this is seen right now.
To see the truth, like to see
this.
What is here. But this is it.
But it turns out that it is very simple. It is the simplest thing.
Yeah. Well, what story?
I don't know either.
Добре, в историята.
So in the story, of course.
Героя в историята.
The character in the story.
Докато много добре му вървяха нещата.
While things in life are going well.
Не. Докато той постигаше много успехи в нещата, той ги прави.
No. While the character was capable or like was responsible and was achieving so many things in life, like successful business.
Да, и беше много успешен.
He was the character was very successful, very.
И той ги правеше нещата.
And he was doing things.
От него зависеше всичко.
Everything was depending on him, on the character.
Той контролира всичко.
He was controlling, he was doing everything.
Докато в един момент
until at a certain moment,
историята се обърна.
The story turns upside down.
И всичко тръгна надолу.
And everything goes down.
И героя в историята, който той прави всичко.
And the character in the story, the same character which was doing everything.
Видя, че всъщност каквото и да прави, нищо не се получава.
Or realize that no matter what he is doing, nothing is working like before, or nothing is working properly.
И тогава дойде предаването.
And then came the surrendering, so to speak, surrendering.
Или дойде, много ми харесва, дойде просветлението, че може би има нещо друго.
And comes this realization that maybe there is something else here. There is something else to this life, not only.
Защото щом аз правя нещо и то се получава.
If I am doing something and the things are good, they are working in a way.
Няма причина да спрат да не се получава.
There is no reason to not forgot what to say.
Okay, говоря за cause and effect.
Yeah, I'm speaking about causality. So if I am doing something, there is no reason.
Yeah, I'm doing in the same way, one and the same, but the result start become opposite, different. И така започна търсенето.
So this is how the seeking starts.
Но нямах никаква идея какво търся.
But I have no idea what I was looking
Търсих как работи това.
I was looking to see how this works.
Да го хвана за врата да разбера как работи и да го подчиня отново.
to bring it for the to grab it for the neck and to conquer it again.
Мгм.
I was looking for this to
Да.
find,
Но
not to find something.
в търсенето,
And meanwhile, during the seeking,
мгм, накрая в форума се
in the
видя,
end, in Liberationalist,
да,
it
че
was
този
seen
дуар, този правещ,
that this doer, this
мейкър,
character,
мгм,
decision maker,
мгм, е
controller,
нищо друго освен въображение.
it's nothing but imagination.
Мгм. Че отделността
That it was seen that the separation
е въображаема.
is imaginary.
И това въображаемо нещо
And
носи
this
огромно страдание.
imaginary thing brings a lot of suffering.
И щастието не е да, или свободата не е да постигнеш,
And the happiness and freedom is not to achieve, is not in achieving.
мгм, а просто да видиш, че няма ти, който си отделен.
It's just the freedom is to see that there is no you who can be separate from this,
Че това е живота,
that this is life,
но не е селф.
but it is not a self, it is not an I.
И предавайки, виждайки, че предавайки тази отделност или този селф,
And surrendering
Story.
this separation or this self, in the story, of course,
мгм, получаваш една цялост.
you receive this wholeness.
Да.
You're not
Разбира се,
receiving it,
няма
but
you. You
of course, there is no you.
Yeah,
But
тук има реализация, виждане, че,
yeah, there is this. There
че
is
има
seeing.
цялостност, че има
There is
реалност.
the wholeness is being seen in a way.
Мгм. Че,
Is being seen,
Mhm.
revealed,
и че ти си носен,
and you are being taken care of all the time.
държан,
Held,
hold.
held.
Мгм.
You were held all the time.
Не случайно Руми
It's not by chance that Rumi
споделя, пише такива.
sharing such a beautiful
Мгм.
things.
Ти
It's
си
not,
обичан,
you are
държан.
loved, you are held.
Mhm.
But it's one way. It is one way to read it, and it's the different, completely different thing to experience this, because reading is not. It's not the same.
Yes, но много красиво
Yeah,
и,
but it's very beautiful.
и показва какво се вижда.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. It is written in a very beautiful way, and it is showing what is seen.
Мгм. И там никъде няма това е празно, това е нищо.
And there is no such things there like this is empty, this is nothing. There is so much beauty.
This is miracle. This is love.
Yeah. There is nothing but love.
Никога нищо не ти се е случвало.
Nothing ever happened to you.
И от това привидно не дели нещо много маничко.
And from this,
Не дели.
say it in another way.
Okay, we are separate from this, from something very small.
Seemingly separated.
Yes,
There
of
is no
course. Of
separation.
course, yes. Mhm. Само едни осъждащи мисли,
Just judging thoughts,
които казват,
which are saying,
че това тук нещо не е достатъчно добро.
judging thoughts which are saying this is not worthy, you are not worthy, this is not worthy, something is lacking.
Да. Ти не си достатъчно обичан и трябва да правиш
You
нещо.
are not loved enough, and you need to do something in order to
За да
deserve
заслужиш.
to deserve
Да
love.
заслужиш любов. Само тези,
Or only these judging thoughts.
като се видят, че са просто едни празни мисли.
When these are seen for just empty thoughts, nothing else,
Че те не са реалността.
that these thoughts are not reality,
Но това е реалността.
but this is reality.
И тогава тази привидна отделност
And this seemingly
Пада.
separation just drops,
става това.
becomes this.
Мгм. Само това. Просто този осъждаш глас.
It's just this judging voice.
Само това. Който казва, че
Only this.
не се случва живота, а случва нещо по-важно, някаква история.
This judging voice which is saying that it is not life which is happening, but some very important story at the moment is happening.
Мгм.
I have a few more questions, but I think we run out of time. Okay, the last question. I'm going to read the last question if there is no question here in the chat window. There is a comment. Okay. The last question. The last. Are there any doubts about this? That life is just lifing?
No, of course. Why?
No doubts.
Да, doubt на български беше
Съмнение.
съмнение. Когато нещо е видяно,
When something is seen,
няма причина за съмнение.
there is no reason for doubting.
Ако си видял, че водата е мокра, какви съмнения?
When you see that the water is wet, what kind of doubts are there? What
Каквото
to
и да
doubt?
се случва, водата е мокра и това е.
Whatever may happen, the water is wet.
Мгм. М, Мога да кажем, че предпазните механизми по време време отново се включват.
We can
Че
say
все
that
едно
from
пазят
time to
някого.
time, the protective mechanisms come again as if they are protecting something.
Cole, are you okay? The whole collapse under me. Dangerous, but yeah, too much energy. Be careful.
Be careful. Walk. Take care of yourself. Walk.
Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you very much. It's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you everyone who showed up here. We are doing this for the first time live. Live without Zoom, and I think it goes well. I enjoy it. You?
Yeah, yeah. Sophia.
Hey! Hi, Sophia. Yeah,
I'm
well,
okay. Like your mustache.
Thanks,
Yeah,
nice to
sorry.
see
I
you.
tried to. Да се обръсна, ама
I
не
tried to
се
shave.
получи.
but there was no time because we stayed at the beach until the last minute. Because of what to do. Some things can't change. Yeah, we will be here next, as usual, Thursday. If you
Yes.
want to join the Zoom, just email me and I'll put you in the mailing list so you will receive.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. Thank you, guys. So, if someone wants, you can chat. You can write via
Yeah,
email.
we can also available. Lubo is available, so do I.
Mm.
For
Or
one-on-one.
you can meet one-on-one or whatever.
Whatever works for you
Mhm.
best. This is the way.
Okay. Com, say bye. Okay, bye, Com.
Bye.
Bye,
See you
everyone.
soon.
Hugs, Desi,
No way.
Sophie, Chris.
There is a beautiful sunset here. Next time we are going to be on the beach to show you the sunset.
Mm.